Hey guys, welcome back to Articulation Station Action Figure Education. Today we will be taking a look at the Mezco Void Wars Red Eye Knight Gomez Mezco Toys 112 day exclusive figure. So, this guy is awesome. Right off the bat, I love the kind of homage to Return of the Jedi with Luke Skywalker's kind of all black suit, like the tight belt. And what I think is cool is how they kind of switched up the meanings of the colors here. Like, of course in Star Wars, green's good, red's bad. But here in Void Wars, Red Eye Knight is basically the Jedi, and um, the green with Alummu Rook is, the evil kind of like the Vader figure. But I digress. I love kind of like the little history they've made here, especially with all that I just talked about. And the Force, instead of you saying the Force, it's apparently dark pressure user, which I think is really cool. But let's dive into taking a look at the accessories first. Then we'll take a closer look at the figure. So, I'm going to start off by showing this is the head he comes with in package when you first open him up. Just regular Gomez head, but I love the look of those shiny metallic red eyes on the gray. Gray was always my favorite color scheme for Gomez. I just think it really works. I mean, I love the brown, of course, but I think gray really looks cool. My favorite roach is probably my favorite roach will always be the regular Agent Gomez, but besides him and I love Lone Roach. That's my favorite besides Agent Gomez. Because actually, gold was my first Gomez. You have kind of like the Buzz Lightyear space kind of dome helmet. You can kind of just pop this on. So I will show you like so. You just pop that in, get these little antennae lined up, and then boom, you have a Gomez frozen head. No, you have a Gomez in the helmet, and I think that looks pretty cool. Then you have the DSR, I believe this is called, the Dimensional Spelunking Respirator. This is a separate piece in the package, but basically what happens here is you pop this on his face via kind of like a friction fit from the little mandibles. You see these holes right here? You kind of just poke it through, and then see that hole in the jetpack right there? You just peg this right in, and it can move around with the neck articulation and all that. Won't hinder anything really at all. Now, I just showed you the jetpack. Basically the same. It's just the same as the regular Void Cadet Gomez, but it's painted black. I actually kind of really like the black better than the silver, but I wouldn't kind of interchange. Then you have my Bartholomew Vex jacket in effect. So then you have the vest for the jetpack to attach to. I really love the red and black color scheme. I think it's really cool. And to get this on him, all you got to do is kind of unclip that little clip right there and then slip it on him, and it should be good. The back in the jetpack is magnetic, so watch this. Boom. Magnets are always the greatest way for things to attach, in my opinion. Very sturdy, long lasting. I think a lot of more stuff should attach via magnet, but my effect. You have an effect for the blaster. This is my favorite, actually. But I don't like using it because look at how tiny that peg is. And then if I do this, I'm just scared it's going to break. But yeah, so that's how that looks. Then you have this kind of like electric zappy type one. And again, you can just pop that in like so. Then you have the little, this is my favorite, well, this is my favorite to use out of the effects because I just think this one works better than all of them. I'm not scared of breaking this one. Knock on wood. But yeah. And then, let's see. So yeah, there's the little ray gun. Really cool. You have this holster right there. That can just clip on to his belt, which I'll talk about some issues with that later. You have his little booster effects for the rocket pack. Come with two of them. Just show you. Pegs into that hole right there. Just gotta find the peg hole. And then boom, looks really cool. Of course, you can twist and turn them. And let's see. He comes with like a collar piece. I don't really know what this is for. I'm thinking it's a collar that can kind of go around his neck, but I am not sure. Actually, I wonder that will go around his leg. I don't know. I'm thinking it's like a collar though. One of the coolest accessories though is Grub right here. Look at that. New version of Grub. I hate how they stopped putting the free grubs in with every Mezco purchase. But, oh well. I got a bunch of them. This little tool is to turn on and off the little 8-track power pack that his Zip Saber is functioning through. I'll show you that later. He comes with one of the Gomez grenade hands or dark pressure choke hands. He comes with kind of like the rifle relaxed, holding kind of like the relaxed hand that always holds kind of like the second half of the rifle, you know. Comes with the middle finger hand right there. Comes with 2 open hands. One kind of weird looking pointing hand, but still cool. Comes with karate chop or like kind of Superman flying hands. Comes with smaller grip trigger. Comes with a smaller grip trigger finger hand. See, kind of like this looks like a crushing, like he's using the dark pressure to just kind of crush, you know. Comes with 2 Zip Saber or item holding hands. Comes with another wider grip blaster holding hand. I'd recommend that one for the blaster. Comes with 2 fists. Another regular pointing hand. I kind of like go this way, 2-finger hand. And then another smaller trigger finger grip hand. So we took a look at the accessories. Let's take a look at the figure. This is the other head that comes on him. This is my favorite. I love the gritting teeth. First, I think this one was first shown with, I think it was Hazard Squad, was it? Yeah, I think so. I'm not sure. But as you can see, the little antennae right there, they just have holes in this little hood, and you can just poke them through, attach them to get the hood on. The hood is fully wired, like that frame right there is wired. And the cloak right here is wired, so you can get some posing out of it if you want. Again, I love the look of the metallic red eyes. And having bending wire is just a plus always. Let's see. You have our Red Eye Knight Zip Saber. I really wish they would have made the LED like red, but it's still kind of blue, you know. So let's use our little tool here and flip it up, and it is lit up. Let's turn off a light. Let's turn off another light. And there we go. Pretty strong light. Pretty strong light. Alright. That's enough of that. Turn on the other light. Alright. So yeah. As you can see, it's like a blue light because that's what they had for the regular Void Commander. I wish it was red. I think that would have been cool, but I understand they're just trying to reuse parts. But there we go. And here's what the black and red 8-bit 8-track power pack Boom Boom looks like. A cool redesign of Boom Boom. And so I'm going to do more comparisons later. Take a look at this belt. It looks pretty tight around the waist, right? And then let me bring in Void Commander. And it's a little bit looser. So my thing is, whenever you pose him, it's not always, but sometimes it will pop off. It'll pop off right there. Doesn't happen all the time again, but does happen occasionally, and it's kind of annoying. You can put a little bit of glue and it won't do it again, though. But I don't want to mess up this guy, you know. Then you have, you know, of course, all the nice stitching and fabric, faux leather, nice black and red boots. Overall, really cool figure. But let's take a look at the articulation. And who knows, you may be able to see the belt fall off. Oh, that's how it clips on to the belt. All right. So with the cloak on, you can still look up all the way. Look all the way down. Of course, you have bendy wire in the hood and along the edge of the cape. Cloak. You can get good. Showing you the neck and head movement now. It's very good. You can tilt in any direction. Of course, 360 swivel, but I wouldn't recommend doing that with the cloak attached, but you can if you want. Let's see, you can hit more than a T pose, almost like a Y pose. Of course, you can rotate fully up with the arms. But again, I don't recommend doing 360 with the cloth as it might tear. You have bicep swivel, double jointed elbow that goes in all the way. This is the Gomez body. Best, most articulated body Mezco has, in my opinion. You got the ball, hinge, and swivel for the wrist. You know, that can go full 360 and hinge up and down. Of course, you can swivel the hand on the peg all around. For diaphragm and ab crunch. You can go all the way like that. You can go all the way back like so. So pretty decent range. Oh, and here we go. As you see, the belt has popped off. We're just gonna leave that off for the rest of the review. We'll put it back on later. Then, of course, you have good tilt to the side, to the other side. You can swivel all you want there. His legs kick up more than 90. It's got a thigh swivel, double jointed knees that go in pretty far, basically all the way. It's got a boot rotation. He's got some pretty good ankle pivot for Mezco, and you can hinge up and down and swivel on that ankle. All right, so that is the articulation for the Red Eye Knight. Overall, very good, in my opinion. But let's do some size comparisons for the Red Eye Knight. So if I have any Mythic Legions, Cosmic Legions collectors watching, want to start dabbling in Mezco if you aren't already, we have a Kragnar. And as you can see, it can't fit in the camera of my phone because Kragnar is so large. But that's about the scale right there. All right. So there's Kragnar from Mythic Legions. Here is another favorite Mezco of mine, Gotham by Gaslight Batman. About the same size. Gomez is a little larger because of his antenna. There's another recent Mezco exclusive, a White Ranger. Really cool figure. Here is my Mezco Void Cadet Gomez. All right. And let's see, one more size comparison, I think, will be the Reveltech Moon Knight. I need to get some more figures on the desk so I can do these comparisons. But here is Moon Knight next to Red Eye Knight Gomez. Little shorter. But doesn't mean he's compensating for something. But yeah, so there's the comparisons, the articulation, the accessories. Overall, he's a really great figure. That belt's a kind of a pain in the ass, but I might hit it with some Loctite. I don't know if I want to ruin it like that, though. That's my review. Overall, I give him 8.5 out of 10. I'm taking away half a point because of the belt, and he is a redo. He's 10 out of 10 for a redo, but as a standalone figure, you know, redo aside, you know, like repaint aside, not repaint, kind of repaint, re-dye, basically variant, all variant information aside, you know, if it, with it in mind that it's not a variant, I'd give it not 8.5 out of 10 because, you know, it is a variant of the Void Commander Gomez, and I do really like it. You know, all other stuff aside, I'd give it a 10 out of 10, just like I said in the Darth Maul review. I would give almost every figure a 10 out of 10, but can't do that. So objectively, I'd say 8.5 because of the issues with the belt. That kind of takes me off. And because it is a variant, gets point knocked off as well. But it is a great variant, and if you have one, open it. Don't sell it. It's an awesome figure, or sell it if you want to make some money. But yeah, that's my review. 8.5 out of 10. Great figure. Get it if you can. Join the wait list. And as always, I have been Articulation Station. Stay nerdy, stay geeky, stay single. No, don't stay single. All right, guys, please like and comment. Thank you so much. Have a good night or morning, day, whenever you're watching this. Have a good one. Bye, guys.